Morning everybody, and welcome to another GA Canine training video. Here comes one of my favorite training scenarios that we work with. It's the high find, because it creates so many complications for the dog, but so much excitement at the same time. I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure you touch bases with me if you have any questions about it. So, there's been a lot of people everybody and all this blown pine straw. Okay. You had a nice green track, and then all of a sudden the surface changed. And so he's got it right there.
Just give him that lead,
This is how a surface change can literally stop a track. It's what the dog ends up having to do. There you go, you get one right there. Good.
Oh. Wow. That's a rough one. Yeah, that's awesome. See how quickly and easily he blew through this? Yeah.
So he learned from the last one.
Oh, fountain spooked him.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Alright.
So did you see what spooked him?
The fountain.
Yep, good. Okay.
Trying to get away out and around.
So Tara, what are you going to do?
Keep him on a short lead and just walking past it.
If he does, well, he might do it on his own now. Let's watch what he does.
He doesn't like it.
It's okay.
So
Good boy. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's get him past it. Okay.
The short lead walk pass.
short lead. Go, buddy.
Come on.
Alright.
So if this fence wasn't here, he'd have probably just
He probably would've
went around, right? Swung wide. There he goes.
So you can see what he probably did is he probably hopped on the fence right there. Just judging on Raider's behavior.
All right.
Just wait.
Mm-hmm. Back, bounce back.
Leave it.
So what he's detecting is that there's a whole bunch of people over there that just made a lot of fresh odor right before we got here.
Go and drop him. Just pick him up. There it is. There it is.
Your track pretty much right on top of it right there.
He's still.
Going down in the divot. So this thing probably holds the scent pretty well, right? Yeah, he definitely digs in.
There's a lot of head pump stuff, huh?
You gonna check out the hydrant in the bag? If he does, just leave it. Oh, good. Move right past. So about 3 seconds, you said.
Here's our first really good proximity alert. We have a great wind. The dog's starting to detect our subject on the wind, but it's not consistent. So he has to also go back to the trail.
So it's pushing the odor into it.
That's track. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Perfect.
Head down. Back and forth. It's going down into the divot.
Yes.
So
That's
he's
your track.
The dog alerts really, really hard here. Head pops hard to the left, but continues out here towards the end of the building. But he's also looking left because we got a lot of scent coming from here. But what's happening is it's blowing also to the right of the building. So he's going to go as far as he possibly can. He hits the edge of the scent pool as he knows it and tries to work back in. Right now he's desperately trying to find the sources any way he possibly can. Good. Just reach over and grab that other side if you can.
I was gonna wait for him. Good boy.
He doesn't understand where the guy's at. He just understands he's an odor. So let's everybody come back here and let's stay together.
What's that? Yeah. So he's coming back to kind of bracket to.
As you can see by the highlighted circle, our subject is up about 25 feet up off the ground. And it's creating a unique situation in that the scent footprint is where the dog's been circling the whole time. There's no scent on the ground so much right below the steps or in between. So there's nothing for the dog to work in. What's happening is the scent is coming down from an angle and landing behind us. This is why the dog's spending so much time there. It's why we really have to pay attention to what's going on in the dog's body language and look up. More importantly, we've got to find a way for the dog to try to work this out on his own without us getting involved. That's truly the hard part. This might be a really good way to visualize it right here. Scent rarely drops from a high find directly below the person. As a matter of fact, I've never really seen it do this except for in a heavy rainstorm. What normally will happen is scent will blow out horizontally from the source or downwards at an angle. This angle is directly dependent on wind shear, pressure, many other different things. Sometimes the scent can blow for hundreds of yards and then land in a little spot just like this. This might be a good way to visualize it right here. A big patch of fresh odor. The dogs don't want to leave it. If we saw this, we wouldn't want to leave it either. Let's see if this diagram will help explain it a little bit more. So this is a diagram from my book, Canine Trailing: The Straightest Path, Alpine Publications. And this is exactly what's occurring. We have a trail that led to the high find, but the trail is no longer attractive because we have fresh blown human odor that's landing in one particular spot. This spot is behind where the trail layer is. The area is roughly 30 yards in diameter, and it's difficult for the dog to leave because in his mind, this is where the subject has to be because this is where all the fresh odor is. We have to find a way for the dog to use self-discovery and have him get into the source without us getting involved. Now comes the really hard part, how to remain patient enough to allow this dog to work, to circle, and then create a situation where he can find this person on his own without us guiding or pulling or pushing him in the direction of where the subject is. We've got to watch the dog's meter as it's starting to drop. We really need to pay attention because we don't want him to get distracted and off on something else. So the timing really is crucial.
He's coming.
Look where he's getting it, right here. And it's because what's happening is that
He even goes around the building too.
Mm-hmm.
You see that over there?
Yeah.
and to him, and so what we try to do is let the dog work it.
See how it doesn't have anything?
Yeah, so he's coming back again. Leave it. Leave it.
We're not going to guide him to the
No, just come on, let's go.
So I give him a little whip. Leave it.
Bring him back over here.
Get back into odor right here. Okay, that tail's starting to drop right there.
Leave that.
So that might be some kitty cat. Sure. But he doesn't get this on this hat. Wait. Let him go. Nice and slow. Let's let him come out the door again. Let's probably stay out of the building.
Don't let him in.
Right now. Yeah. There he goes.
Good boy, Buddha, good boy. Oh, that's such a good boy. Good boy, Buddha. Oh, that's such a good puppy. That's such a good puppy.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Attaboy.
Good boy.
Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed this GA Canine training video. If you like what we do, if you like my style, make sure you check out my brand new book. It's called The Tao of Trailing, and it's available at gacanine.com.